Alright, we are officially back in the Kingdom Come world. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and see Tomcat, because I'm already over in this direction. And then I'm gonna loop back around and try to find Mutt. But after I do this Tomcat mission, I'm gonna go ahead and start the DLC. I'm pretty excited for it. I went ahead and bought the gold edition. I was debating on the collector, but I was like, you know. First game's one of my favorites of all time. I kind of missed out on the collectors. I don't know. It is pretty cool, though. Alright. We are almost there. I'm going to go ahead and do kind of what I did to the Stalker 2 playthrough, where I kind of cut out some of the traveling. With this one, I won't cut out too much because this game does a good job of filling in the traveling with random events and things like that. I might just fill the traveling time for me just ranting about stuff I like, don't like, and related to the game, of course. But we are officially here, and I'm gonna go see Tomcat. Hi, Betty. Whoa! Alright, that's a wild dog. God, I feel bad. Oh, man. Did they run off? I'm just kidding, the dog. I don't want it. All wild animals except for hares and wolves belong to the king and their meat is considered stolen. Oh. I need to go south? I need to go up this way. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and equip... How do I pull out the torch? No, that's waiting. What button pulls out the torch? I'm pressing everything. Alright, let me look. Controls. No, key bindings. Movement. Combat. Quick chat. Quick items. Inventory. Photo mode is F1. Don't know. Equip torch, R. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Holy moly. Just running through the night. Nomad's camp. Why, hello there. I'm looking for Tomcat, the master swordsman. Combat area, dice, merchant. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I don't want to get in trouble by sleeping in someone else's bed. Alright, let's go see Tomcat. You can put the torch away.
Good day.
Before I do this, I'm gonna wash up. I kind of have fucking blood and everything all over me. Is there a... Ew, I'm just looking for a trough. There we go. There we go. I'm somewhat presentable. I can trade with him. There's dice over there. Alright. Let's go talk to him. See what I can learn.
I've heard incredible things about you. They say you let a fully loaded hay wagon roll over you.
Hi. It was quite the show.
Is that how you usually spend your free time?
Oh, often enough. People like it. But don't think it's some trick. It's the real thing. And it's not easy. It's not just about muscles, but about your overall approach to food and life in general. Being a strongman isn't a trade. It's a way of life.
I believe you.
Yeah, Jim bro.
Getting run over by a wagon isn't for everyone.
That's right. Not everyone can do it. But I was nursed by a wild she-bear, so it's no problem for me. Nothing's impossible. Remember that. Nothing's impossible.
How's it going, eh?
On top of the world, same as ever.
My name is Henry, and I've heard in the village that you're a renowned strongman, juggler, and moreover, skilled with a weapon. Is that true?
Depends. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone to help me.
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But the short version is, a few days ago I barely avoided the gravedigger's shovel. I thought I was done for. That's how badly beaten I was. And now, well, I'm feeling a bit unsure in combat. I'll need to regain my confidence, if you know what I mean.
Aye, that I can do. If what you say is true, I could really help you out, friend. I've been missing a good fight around here.
All right.
What would you like in return?
Oh, please. I'll do it out of sheer kindness. I don't have anything to do right now anyway. You can pay me next time.
All right.
Start right away.
All right? Follow me to the arena.
I'm going to go ahead and unequip the shield. This is how you got really good at sword fighting the first game.
Here's a practice longsword, so we don't hurt each other. Let's see what you've got. We'll start with exchanges, and if you do well, we'll try something harder. If you're going to attack, commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around. Nice. Now do it again. Ah. Well done.
All right. Combos are a little easier, it feels like.
Aye, you've got the hang of it. Let's try something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above, then from the right, and when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember, top, right, and finally left.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more. Ah. Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction. Wrong. Again. And this time from the right direction.
Ah,
See?
there we go.
That's the way. Again. Beautiful.
There we go. I was waiting too long. You need to be quicker with it. Perfect block. Riposte. You can follow up with a counterattack. Okay. Move right or left. Attack from the right. Attack from the left. Okay, makes sense. Like last one. Stamina, armor, and stat requirements. So just your stamina reduces and gains, depending on where you want to hit, more effective, and then stat requirements of weapons.
That's that.
Okay.
You don't even have to use a longsword for this technique. It'll work with any other weapon.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece of advice. Any attack can start with this or that technique. Look, if I attack from the right, your riposte will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique. Think about it.
What about other tech?
I'll teach you even more if you want. But it won't be as cheap. And you'll also have to know a thing or two first. If you prove yourself to me, I'll teach you the best technique of all.
Ooh.
Meisterhau, also known as the Master Strike.
How can I prove myself to you so that you'll teach me the Master Strike?
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight, because this technique only works for swords.
So all I have to do is challenge you?
That's right.
Okay.
Challenge you to a duel then?
Ha! I've barely taught you anything and you're already getting cocky. But very well. At least I'll demonstrate the difference between us. Now you're in trouble.
Ooh, that was the Master Strike right there. All right.
Do you think I have what it takes?
All right. You deserve to be taught the Master Strike. Here's
Oh,
a
cool.
training sword so we won't get hurt.
Let's get to it.
All right.
Pinnacle of swordsmanship are so-called Master Strikes. You can only perform a technique like that with a sword, no matter if it's short or long, or if you're using a shield.
Okay.
What you do need is a blade and a guard that protects your hands. Master Strike is a technique that allows you to counter an opponent's attack with your own. A swordsman that can learn such a technique is undefeatable.
All
Let me
right.
show you. Attack me from the right.
You ready? Are you ready?
Surprised?
There we go.
Now you try. Master Strikes are what elevates the swords above other weapons, and there is no defense against them. You've learned how to parry your
Oh,
opponent's attack
God.
with a properly timed block. But this time, you attack instead of blocking. Timing and direction are everything. Hit your opponent at the right time and from the right angle. I'll attack slowly from above. You take up position with your sword below and strike against my attack. But enough talk. Come and try it yourself. You can't just defend. You have to attack directly against my strike. You can't just defend. You have to attack directly against... All right.
Oh,
Try
okay.
it once more. But this time, I'll attack from the side. Now pay attention. If I hold my sword to the left, put yours to the right. If I'm on the right,
Okay.
get ready on the left. Master Strike works only with an opposite strike. Otherwise, it's the same. You strike when I begin my attack. Ready?
Always.
Good. Again.
Okay, I like how that is.
That's the way. You're getting the hang of it. Now let's try it for real. I'll fight you normally, and you have to pay attention to which direction I'm attacking from. Then attack from the opposite side.
I understand. Let's start.
You're getting the hang of it. Again. Beautiful. Try it again. Not like that. You were supposed to counterattack from the opposite side when I started attacking. Excellent. That's enough.
There we go.
Here's a few more tips. If your opponent knows how to perform a Master Strike, don't give them an opportunity to use it. Try not to attack from the opposite side. Now for the most important part. You can use a Master Strike to defend against an opponent's riposte. After a perfect block, your positions are always set. Your opponent knocks your sword to the left, then attacks with a riposte to the right. Until that point, you could only defend yourself with a perfect block. Now you can surprise your opponent with a Master Strike that he hasn't a hope of blocking. Understand?
All right. I understand.
I think I understand.
Good. That's all I can teach you. Now, it's up to you to learn how to use the Master Strike in combat.
I'll do my best. Thanks, Tomcat.
All right.
Will you teach me enough?
I mean, between you and me you can. But the Grand Masters make...
I understand.
Aye, aye. These days, people put their faith into all kinds of shite. And as far as dueling is concerned, it's currently fashionable to give everything German names.
German?
Aye, it's all Mittelhau, Kurzhau, and who knows what else. Who can make heads or tails of it? I simply know how to fight, how to win, and don't give a rat's ass about German.
Excellent. That sounds good. Let's get started.
Certainly. Why not? I happen to have some time on my hands, and a good stretch would do me well.
Okay.
It
Knee
occurred
strike.
to me that a thrust with a sword to the leg of that poor lug you're fighting is pretty simple, but bloody effective. It'd be my pleasure to teach you that.
Oh. Okay. So I learned the Master Strikes. That's what I wanted to learn, you know. And while I'm here, I got to do a gambling run, you know. Got to do one.
I'm sorry. Ha!
What?
You come to save our family.
Save how? Slow down.
How can I slow down, Gajo, when my Shea Marika is gone? My only daughter, gone. If Aranka's prophecy is true, you must.
How can I
Okay.
help you?
How do you think? You must find...
Do you think in that
No, I'm sure. Do not invite evil. Such lava can come true.
So she disappeared out of the blue?
On my honor as voivode of this camp, we search for her, but not find. Then Aranka
Okay.
has vision. So we wait for Gajo, who will help us. And now, waiting is over. It's written in stars and how birds fly. I know nothing of such things, but everything Aranka says. Will you help me? Will you?
I'll help you.
Dear God, I know something good will happen the moment when I see you.
But hold on. You have to tell me more about Marika.
Where was she
Where
last?
and when did you last see her?
It has been 2 days. We even follow her tracks past her woman's hut, and
You mean Bojana, the herbalist?
I do not know the Johanni's name. She say she don't know anything.
Okay.
Where's her tent?
We look through everything here. The Ceratu. Nothing.
Still, I'd at least give it a try.
Misto. But don't waste time. Marika, she sleep under a kind of oilcloth right next to Aranka's shop.
Okay.
I think I know every...
Please. Fine. See you soon, my friend.
All right. Well, while I'm here, I guess I might as well. I'm gonna talk and see if she could say anything about the vision.
Oh, it is you.
What are you talking about?
You are that chavo from my Jalas Mangesun. You came to me. The Eterno Gajo, friend of the Roma with clear eyes. The one who has suffered much. A stranger to take on the task that shall unite our familia once again.
The Voivod already told me about...
Then you know what needs to be.
Do you have any idea where Marika might be?
Dear boy, the crystal ball is cloudy. The smoke from the herbs goes with the breeze. And the flight of the birds? No.
Can you really divine things from bird flight?
As sure as my name is Aranka. But wait, there is one thing.
City of Rocks.
I can only say what I...
Okay.
It was good.
Well, I came for a card game, and now I'm leaving with a mission to find a lost woman. I'm gonna go search her tent. I think it's this one.
Nice scarf. Must have belonged to Marika.
Okay, I'm gonna find my dog while doing this mission, maybe. I can't fast travel to that place, can I? Alright, I'm gonna make my way over there. Thank you for teaching me the Master Strikes, Master Tomcat. I appreciate it. Yeah, I wanted to learn the Master Strikes mainly because it's quite useful. It makes the combat a lot easier. Why can't I jump this? The Art of the Sword. Let's see. Books. Cool. Alright, so if you're wondering why I found the book, it is just to the north of the hunter's camp. You go to the hunter's camp, then walk down a log. That's where I found this one. I was trying to Oh, no. I was trying to parkour my way down this place. Okay. I'm just gonna follow the shoreline. Probably not the way I should be going.
That's pretty deep.
Who knows, I might find something. You know? Oh, don't drop. Drink that, eat that. The mead's almost gone.
Bloody deep.
Okay. I found the water goblin treasure. 125 groschen. It's right here on the map. So just kind of nomad's camp. I just kind of went down to the water and walked around, which isn't the best way to get there, but hey, 125 groschen just right at the start of the game. I'll take it. It's a good find. It's still marked. Does that mean there's more to find?
I can't swim.
Okay, that was everything. Okay, so the easy way to get to the water goblin thing is to just follow this road and then just keep following it over as soon as the path ends. There's nothing there. Okay. But yeah, it's kind of an easier landmark for it. It's right where you fight this guy. Just keep going straight. Alright, I made it back. I see her again.
Greetings.
Thank you once again for saving Sir Hans's life. And mine. I promised I'd pay you back, and I keep my word. So please accept this token of gratitude on behalf of me and Sir Hans.
Thank you, Henry. You're an honorable man who doesn't make promises lightly. I'll put it aside for Pavlena. At least she'll have something now, after all the horror.
I'm looking for Marika, and I heard you know her.
Marika, I do know her, but why are you looking for her?
I promised to help her father, the voivod from the nomads camp. He's worried about her.
Well, you helped me, Henry, so I'll help you. Marika was here with her lover, but he was in rough shape. Blood everywhere.
What? Her lover? What happened?
Aye, with Bohush from Samin. Poor girl. She was terribly afraid of something. I begged them to stay here. Said they were in no danger here. But nothing came of it. I went to pick some herbs, and when I came back, they were gone.
Oh, shit.
Do you have any idea where they might have gone?
Marika told me a few times about a cave chamber in Apollonia, but I've never been there myself.
In Apollonia?
At least you can see how scared she was to stay here. I fixed Bahush up the best I could. I hope they made it.
Do you know where it...
I do. You start from Trotsky, and the entrance should be somewhere on the right side of the valley. There should be one little rock
Okay.
wedged between two big ones. I remember that, because Marika told me that she sometimes feels just as small, like she's stuck between two big worlds.
Thank you. I'll try to find her there.
All
Thank
right.
you.
It was good to
I
see.
paid off my debt. I wanted to do that, you know. First thing I do, Henry always keeps his word. I'm gonna sleep and save. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit down, read some of the book, and then I'm gonna sleep and save. And then we're gonna head out to the mission. But I want to get the comfort bonus. Books. Seven hours. Cool. And now that it's kind of towards the night, I'm going to sleep and regain my health, fix injuries. We'll set off in 11 hours. Yeah, so the fast, what is it? The time movement is a lot quicker. I remember in Kingdom Come, you would go through the time, and then once you got
Jesus
close,
Christ
it would
be
slow
praised.
down to like 10% of the speed. And so to get around that, I would always put the time like, 3 hours beyond what I wanted to wait and just stop it preemptively. But it's good to see that they've kind of changed it. Do I not have a chest? I don't. Oh well. I'm not too worried about it. Health 81, nourishment 86. Let's eat an apple and then we're off. Where is this person at? Persuade Jackash to make peace. Bozena. I need to start doing these wedding missions. So I'm gonna fast travel here. And then I'm gonna go to that blacksmith. Horse and rider. Someone's already searched him. Let's check it out. Interesting. So I found the herb pouch right here. This one is just right along the road, the Nameless Spring, in between Zevjov and Nomad's Camp, just that south road. I'm going to continue fast traveling. And as soon as I get there, it should be pretty much daytime. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to convince this guy to make peace. And then I'm going to head up north to go to the blacksmith and help him out. And while I'm up there, I'm going to look for the dog. I'm not too worried about the dog. I did 2 playthroughs without him. I did the one with him, and then I did one of the hardcore mode playthroughs without him, and then the other one with him.
It's just you.
Your farmhands murdered Roman and abducted Pavlena, the herb woman's daughter.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Straw admitted everything, so I dealt with him according to the law.
Jesus Christ! Why would they do something like that?
They did it to get in your good books. For taking revenge on Bozena.
My God! I never wanted anything like that. When I get drunk, I curse her, aye, but I never wanted anyone to kidnap her daughter or murder anyone. I didn't put anyone up to it. They did it on their own, and it's their own bloody fault. Jesus Christ! That's the last thing we need, a mess like this. I have to square things up with Thrush.
Look, I know relations between you and Bozena the herb woman aren't good. But it's time to put an end to the animosity.
Where are you going with this? That witch deserves no pity.
I understand your bitterness,
Oh,
and I'm sorry about your son. Bozena would certainly have saved him if she could. But whatever happened between you, it has to end now. Bozena came very close to losing her daughter on account of your feud. Your farmhands abducted her, and they killed her sweetheart.
But I had nothing to do with that. They did it of their own free will, not on my orders.
That means nothing. They did it because of you. They wanted you to be indebted to them.
But that's not my fault. And I don't see why I should have to make up with Bozhena on account of it.
Listen, I know a thing or two about revenge. And believe me, sometimes you just have to say enough and turn the other cheek. Because otherwise, it will never end.
It's good.
You know nothing.
Son of a bitch.
I can't simply forgive her.
Well, then do it on account of Pavlena. After all, she's not to blame for anything. But she's the one who's suffering most from your feud.
No, no, it's not on. I won't have you
As you wish.
Yeah. Excuse me.
God damn it. I'm not gonna worry about this too much. She's just gonna have me try to kill him. I'm doing what I said. We're going north.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, Jesus Christ be praised. Let me wash off. I don't want to get into the the bad side of people here. I'm gonna see what levels I have. Agility, featherweight, fall damage. Use one-handed weapons without a shield text. Cost 20% less stamina. Blocking also costs less. Nimble stance. And do dominant hand. I don't like using the shield sometimes. Your nourishment decreases 30% slower. In other words, longer without food. You will bleed noticeably slower. Still, if you don't bandage up, you'll die. Eventually, you'll just have more time. I'm going to go ahead and do eccentric. Okay, secondary, no skills. Swords. Opening a strike, I know that one. Precision. With the fully charged sword attack, your sword fighting will count 3 higher, so your sword will not only be stronger, but harder to parry. If you fight with one-handed weapons, you keep your other hand free except for a torch, you gain +5 bonus to sword fighting. Your craftsman level will count as 3 levels higher during blacksmithing, and all sword-like weapons will get 25% less damage. That's going to be the next one I get. I don't have the crafting unlocked now, but I do like using the long swords. If I successfully wound an opponent, yeah, I'm going to do opening strike. Reputation. Cool. Alright. So now, I'm going to head over here. Do I have any savior snaps? I don't. I'm going to head up here to see if I can buy one. I know I only have 50 grosham left. But if I can, I might gamble to get enough for snaps. I just want to see how much they are. Hope they're not too ridiculously expensive.
What the hell? Was möchtest du?
Show me your wares.
$25. I'll get one. I'll get 2 actually. Let me see what I can sell. I read that book. And then I also want to buy a... Fuck, that kit's kind of expensive. I'll wait on it.
I'd like to do something about...
Gut.
Get
Sehr
15?
gut. I can agree to that. That's fine.
Sweet. That's great. How's my sword looking? Condition 72. I'm gonna go ahead and fix it up. It's not so damaged that I can't fix it with the grindstone. If sparks flying, that's a sign you're sharpening. If there's smoke, okay, so it's about the same. All right. Let's check. 99 condition. Perfect. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of the self-fixing for my weaponry. I do know there's some sort of crafting system in this game. I might meet the blacksmith up here and he'll tell me about it, but that's kind of exciting. Rotten fruit, that's kind of cool, I guess. The reason why I'm heading up to the blacksmith instead of the miller was if it follows kind of the same theme as the last game, the millers kind of do, they operated as fences in Kingdom Come 1, so you could steal shit, and it was almost like the equivalent of a thieves guild, how like Skyrim has. But I wanted to make this character semi-honest and kind of noble, how it's how I picture my Henry. But definitely in the next playthrough, I'm gonna make him just kind of a dickhead. Yeah, so I'm kind of figuring that the millers kind of operate the same, so I just don't want to go and start on some stuff that's going to lower my guy's reputation. Hunting spot, not going to worry about that. I also want to find a bow eventually. Like, the crossbows look cool and all, I might get one of those, but I don't know, there's something about just using the old school bow. And a horse. That's like a must. I need a damn horse. Look, a random guy. The temptation to steal the horse. Ugh. I don't think I ever really saw, you know, random villagers riding horses. I'm blanking on whether or not they did it in the last game. I don't think so. As far as I thought, they were just mainly on foot, but it could just be me misremembering stuff. Alright, we are here. Yes, Techov. However you say it. Quit barking at me, dog. And Mr. Blacksmith. I'm gonna wash up before I meet him.
Jesus Christ be praised.
But I...
All
What
right.
are you here for, friend?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Let's get
Sure
started.
thing.
Hell yeah.
I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Okay. Prove yourself to the materials. Find materials for forging.
Gather, and let's get started.
Alright, let's check this chest. Start forging at the anvil by pressing E. Hunting sword. Steel, scrap metal, fastening materials.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. Work the bellows. Tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell what's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
Okay.
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dog could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Okay, rotate F.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. you've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft.
All right.
Get back to the forge. It's heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Yeah, besides the spark, tell a good strike by the sound it makes. The ring you want. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice. Hammer to a river. Hammer a piece to a beat. Goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it. And the sword will be done.
All
The
right.
rest is just tweaking.
This is cool. Hunting sword, quality 3.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
Okay.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things.
All right.
And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any
Sweet.
questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. And they can't afford it neither.
Okay.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away.
All
You're
right.
pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
All right. I have my own bed.
What do you want here? Why'd you barge in here?
Oh.
What'll it be, this? It's about those two idiot hands.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up. And especially the cargo. Go to Sameen and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which way they might...
There's only one road to Semin that can take a car.
Okay.
But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semin.
Those two hands of yours,
Can't tell you much. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long.
were they
Okay.
suspicious in any...
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers.
Okay.
What was the cart...
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Samin's crossbow, and some kitchen stuff. There's a good month's work in that cart.
All right,
Go ahead.
gladly.
Oh. I'm gonna
What
ask.
would you like?
Ooh. Okay. My stuff's very broken. The road to Samin. So the gray mission. Samin's down south. I'm gonna go up north first and ask about the dog. Actually, I'll pause. I'll wait on the dog.
That's a fine maypole.
I'm gonna go east and find Marika. Or Marika, or whatever her name is. Okay. Found a chest and looks like some bags. I'm gonna go ahead and open this. Alright, we found some stuff. Let's go open that chest. I hope the chest is unlocked. If not, I have like 3 lockpicks, I think. It's easy. Fuck.
Damn.
Okay. Whew! Goodness. Copper, exotic wood. Alright. I was on my last lockpick, I think, right there. Okay, so I found some jewelry, the silver cross, the saint. I found a few hundred gold or grosham right here. It's at the ruins in the rock. I don't think this is where I was supposed to go, but this was a great find. And if I'm being honest, the chest was easy. So it wasn't too bad. Okay, I'm gonna come back around because they mentioned the entrance is a little rock wedged between two big ones. So this is the rock and the big one. This is where I'm at, kind of on the road. And let's go down here into the entrance. Let's see. Oh, it looks like there's multiple entrances. Okay. And one of these like little nooks. Ooh, I see blood. Let's follow the blood. Oh, found him.
You must be Marika.
Aye. Did Odette send you? I was hoping he would not find me so quickly. Well, at least he sent you and not my prala. They would not even bother talking.
What do you
Wait,
mean?
what do you mean? Why were you hoping he wouldn't find you?
I tried to cover my tracks well, but it was not so easy with Bohush.
The Voivod's worried about you. He sent me to find you.
Worried. Now he worry about me. You don't know anything, do you?
What should I know?
Yes, that sounds like Dad.
So tell me what happened.
I ran away. That happened. My father wanted revenge for the insult to his honor, so my prala went after poor Bohush.
Who insulted his honor?
The villagers! When me and Bohush start courting, Dad sent a messenger to village, saying there must be wedding or Bohush will pay.
The Voivod himself wanted you to get married.
That is what we do. When a chavo and a chai start something, the chavo, man, must marry the girl.
So you ran away from the wedding?
Well, Bohush would not be against it, but we were in the forest at the time. And his mother and village people laughed at the messenger, sent him back with insults and tortured. Voivod get mad and my prala too. They found poor Bohush to vent their anger. Then left him in the forest. Lucky I found him and took care of him. You probably know the rest.
What now? You can't hide here forever. Bohush doesn't look too good, either.
He would surely have relief for at least a while if he got something to ease the pain. Can you please go and see my mother at the camp? She might be able to help. She knows herbs.
I think I can help him.
You?
I've read a lot about cases like this.
Never mind your books.
All right. I'll go
Aw.
to the...
I need amulet. It is Chohahuno. If dead, give it to me.
Do you think he'll go for it?
He do
Okay.
it for me. If you get the amulet for me, I will reward you. Do not worry. I did not go from home with nothing. But that must hand it over willingly, or it will lose its protective power. Best if he bring it to me himself.
Well, I can try, but no promises. It's all pretty tangled up now. I found this scarf in the camp. I think it's yours.
Aye, that's my favorite. Bohush gave it to me. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I found the entrance. We're gonna go ahead and end this one here in a minute. I'm gonna get the amulet from the camp. Can I not fast travel here? That's kind of frustrating. Okay. I'm gonna fast travel to Tachov. I found some stuff and I want to store what I believe are crafting materials. So I think I have a bed in here. Oh no, that's not mine. Where's my bed? No. Is it up here? Aha, here's my bed. No, that's not my bed. The fuck? Where am I sleeping? Aha! Okay. Ooh, I have stuff in there. Shield of Autumn. All this gear. Hunting bolts. Master Huntsman's gloves. Artemis's crossbow. Oh my god. So I'm gonna put the copper in there. The exotic wood. The fasting material. Scrap metal. Steel. I'm gonna go ahead and grab something. I'm gonna go with the old school shield. Crossbow, that. The hood. I'll go with the gloves. Let's see all I can put on. Oh yeah, that looks cool. My leather apron. I'll put my apron in here. Alright, what can I put on? Master Hunter's gloves. Main stat. They don't give me a lot. I'll stick with the noble. I'll stick with the padded. And the boots are better. Okay. Player. I have a carpenter's axe too. 52 damage. Let's deposit the shield. Sweet. Right there. This is cool. Alright, before I end this, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade some skills. Secondary, none of those. Survival. Sell herbs, game, hides, and trophies for double the price. Quality beds increase for you the higher your survival skill, but at most this perk will improve the quality bed to 50. On higher quality beds, this perk had no effect. I won't do the yeah. I'll do the Wanderer. I can make a lot of money from poaching, but I don't want to do it right now with this playthrough. Okay. Skills, craftsmanship. Cool. Alright. Well, that'll be it for this one. Thank you so much. I'm excited to continue this. It's going to be a fun one. I can already tell.